Yo, what's up guys? Andre here, welcome to another video. So for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a deck list that I got from my boy Sisney, who got from a Japanese Grandmaster player. Now this guy, he went on a massive 27 game win streak with this deck. I'm not sure if he's still going with it or if he lost it, but yeah, the deck is pretty crazy. So this is going to be using Prime Dragon Keeper. Now, hence the title of the deck, aka PDK. So if you don't know what it is, Prime Dragon Keeper is one of the two dragon legends in this set. It has a lot of text, so bear with me. Basically, it gets both of its effects in overflow. One effect is it can't be attacked, and then the other effect is whenever an allied Dragoncraft follower that originally costs three play points or less comes into play, you get to deal 2 damage to a random enemy, and you also get to deal 1 damage to an enemy leader. Now, when this card was revealed, a lot of people said it wouldn't be that good. A lot of people said it'd be kind of trash. But no, like from playing the deck, like this deck is a lot better than people give it credit for. If you've played Eternal, which is another online card game, think of this deck as like, say, playing like that of Chalice, which is a deck that has a lot of like small creatures, whatever, that have like a lot of like good fanfares, but because their bodies are so small that they're mainly just, you know, the utility creatures, they go ahead and just kind of like combine their utility effects to kind of like make a deck. And this deck is gonna be, you know, it's centered on the Prime Dragon Keeper. But as you can see, I also do have ramp, because you do need ramp, because you do want to get to 7 to play out your like keepers and just start like nuking boards and whatnot. And I'm also playing 2 Jabberwock as well as 2 Genesis Dragon. Now, I don't know what parts of this deck I'll be changing when I do like make changes, but like for now, I'm just like testing it as is, because again, 27 game win streak, that speaks for itself. So let's go ahead and hop into the games. Now these games are pretty funny. For the most part, I have won literally every single game except for one. Yeah, like all these games, all of Dragon Keeper. So let's go ahead and hop into a little bit. Now the good thing about this deck is that this deck actually beats aggro really well, just because like you're playing Matildas, you're playing Fire Lizards, like, and those one mana pings, like, those do add up. So I'm just gonna click on this game really quickly. Now the game I did lose, I lost it because 1, I was slightly off with damage, and then 2, sorry about that. I lost it because I was like 1 point off lethal. I also lost because I couldn't find a Dragon Keeper. Now finding the Dragon Keeper, that is somewhat difficult, but you do have a lot of card draw in this deck, so. So the hand I have here is very good. If he's ambush aggro, I got him. Like if he's aggro at all, I got him. Like if he's a ninja trainee, since that's how I know I got him. Like I also get the Dragon Keeper as well. So basically, I'll just go ahead and like 1 for 1 his board. I'll go up to 5 mana, play the Fervor, then I'll play the Keeper. And after I play the Keeper, he never gets to play anything else, because all they do is I just go and play like a bunch of small followers and just kill his board. That's where the power of Dragon Keeper shines. Is they get to like advance your board while also simultaneously clearing their board off within the same turn. Like part of why this deck is so fun is because like you see a lot of cards that they wouldn't ordinarily see. Like for example, you wouldn't ordinarily see like this many like small like weenie creatures or whatever in a ramp deck, but this kind of like bridges the gap. So here he plays the Vagabond Frog, but that's not good enough, because all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play out Ayla. I'm just gonna evolve this. I'm gonna go face, and what does he do? Like he can't trade into this board. Like he doesn't have a choice. Like he has to trade into this board. Like so, he sees the board and just concedes. Yeah. So the next game I got for you is also gonna be for Sword. Now I believe this guy, he was playing Control Sword. This game was pretty funny. Because the way that PDK works is that like it attacks you from different angles. It attacks you from the angles of, okay, well, do you get to play PDK and just gonna spam out a bunch of followers and just kind of, you know, control the board for the rest of the game, or do you get to spam out a bunch of followers, not have PDK, but have your opponent like ignore your board, so you just get to go Jabberwock, or do you just go ahead and like burn most of their removal while they're trying to like prevent you from just like flooding out the board for Jabberwock, so you just get to go Forte and just evolve the Forte, go face, and then play Genesis? Yeah, like a lot of different ways to win it, and that's why this deck's like really cool in my opinion. So onto the second sword game. Now I believe for this one was actually versus control sword. Now this game was really funny because this one was a game where, well, actually you'll see in a second. Alright, so I'm going first this game. Like, I don't actually know whether PDK wants to go first or go second. I'm still like not sure. I kept the Jabberwock just because like this was only, well, okay, I lied. I guess I should toss it back just because like this was only, like I've only been playing this game. I've only been playing like this deck for like a few games. So I've only played it for like 7 games, something like that, and I've won like 6 of them. So just because like this deck is still under the radar. Like, I mean, like people are obviously, you know, losing to the deck because like I've been playing the deck, and like a few people I know on Discord have also been playing the deck, but like as far as like say like Reddit or anything that's concerned, like deck is still definitely underneath the radar. So here I just gonna play out the Scyther. Like, I'm playing out the Scyther for tempo. I don't actually know what type of sword he is. I just know that he's maybe a slower sword. Here he plays out the whole sword swing. That's good. Like, that gives me information. It lets me know that he's playing whole sword swings. So again, I'm just gonna play it out here. If he wants to play Geno, that's fine. Like, if he wants to evolve over there, that's fine. Him playing whole sword swing, that's a little bit, you know, that's a little bit not fine, but that's still, you know, that's still doable. Because now I just get to go ahead and go Sybil if I want to, or I might just choose to just go ahead and Fervor, just because I do want the heal from Sybil, and I also need better cards in my hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and Fervor. I get the Matilda, I get the Oracle. So now, even though I only got to ramp once, because I'm going first, I'm going to be at 10 mana on 6, and that's very good, just because, like, again, PDK does need a lot of mana in order to make some of his turns happen. Now here, he inadvertently plays around my Fire Lizard. I'm not sure if he did it on purpose or not, or if he just, like, thought that the 1 damage was actually going to matter. But here, I'm just going to go Oracle into Sybil. Now I'm at 10 mana. If I find the PDK, we're good to go. Because, like, I can go ahead and trigger PDK 3 times in the same turn. Like, and so that's 6 damage to total to up to like 3 creatures if he plays or whatever, or just 1 creature if he only has the 1 creature out, and that's 3 damage to him. Now you might think that the one damage pangs don't matter. No, they actually do, because you can play out so many followers at once. Now here he plays Mars. Mars is actually a really insane card. Like I know like a lot of people are like, okay, well this card is gonna be like good, but like it's very good, just because like all of those token effects that are in Sword that you know that like never see play, suddenly they're now good again. Like, for example, Iron Rot Fortress, actually really good again. Now this turn, I believe I just can go Breath of Salamander, because like thankfully he plays into it. I get a perfect clear. And that's another thing about Fire Lizard. Fire Lizard like allows you with Breath of Salamander to hit like 3 HP creatures when you go Breath of Salamander. That's actually very huge. I just gonna play out the Matilda. And here he goes Front Guard Journal, but he doesn't give me the evolve. He can't give me the evolve because he knows he wants to Albert. So I'm just gonna punish him. I'm just gonna go ahead and Jabberwock for 3. Let's Jabber, baby. And I roll very high. I roll PDK, I roll Sybil, and I also roll a Forte. Now, he's already used a lot of removal effects, so it's going to be very difficult for him to clear the Forte. I am going to go ahead and clear out the Front Guard General, though, just because it's really cumbersome. Now, unfortunately for me, the Forte can't go face, but I'm under no pressure to trade with this Forte. So I'm just going to keep it on play. I'm just going to keep it in play, because eventually he's going to run out of wards, and I'm going to get him. But here, he plays out second Mars into White Paladin. This is actually kind of insane to me. Like, I was like, well damn, that's a lot of tokens. They're all 1/2s that you know, somehow don't die to the 3 Fire Lizards I have in my hand. So this game is gonna go for a while. Now, ideally, I find a second Breath of Salamander off the top. If I find that Salamander, like, he loses. But because of the PDK, watches how these Fire Lizards just like massively trade up. Because like ordinarily they would only do 1 damage, but now under PDK they deal 1 damage to a creature, and then 2 damage to anything else that's like on the board or whatever. That's very strong. Like, took it out, he took 1 damage. I'll go ahead and keep going. I'll play the Fervor here. However, I did do that in incorrect order. The correct order is to play the Summoner first. So this way you remove Dragoncraft creatures from your deck, so that way you get better draws. Yeah, and I'll just go ahead and trade here. Now, he did have to give me his last Diva, so I'm under no pressure. I'm never gonna die. Now here he does play out Roland. Now Roland doesn't actually do anything because like I'm really just hitting you with weenies and 1 damage pings. So it doesn't actually change anything. Because eventually the Force is gonna get to go face. Eventually. Now here I draw second PDK and I'm like, okay, alright, GG friend. So I'm just gonna slam it down. The first PDK will trigger, and now any other PDK I play, or any other creature I play will now trigger twice for PDK, and that's actually insane. So let's go ahead and go Fire Lizard here. Now the Fire Lizard does 5 damage, I think it is. Yeah, it does 5 damage. That's actually insane. 2 mana, 5 damage. Seems good, man. Also, another thing about Prime Dragon Keeper, that animation is actually so sexy. Like, oh god, so good. Yeah, so like he had 4 creatures in play, like, and I cleared all of them before I got to attack, without using AOE. Well, sorry, without using like direct AOE. So I just go ahead and just like hit him in the face, and you realize that he can't win because that's the good thing about Prime Dragon Keeper. Generally, when a card can't be attacked, like as we've seen with like Vagabond Frog, because you know Vagabond Frog essentially can't be attacked. Like if you have a high base HP, it's very, very difficult to deal with you. I can be like, and I know you can say like, okay, well, I can just like go like I can just go like Dance of Death or like Execution or like this, that, and the third. But all of those cost a lot of mana. Are you really willing to spend your entire turn to deal with my Prime Dragon Keeper when there's still like a billion other cards I can play when I'm playing like Fortes in this deck? Do you? I don't think you do. Alright, so this game's gonna be versus Alana's. Now this game was actually pretty funny as well, because like I'm not sure exactly what happened. Like I know he bricked in some way, but I'm not sure exactly what he bricked with. Now I do think that I actually would have lost this matchup, quite honestly, just because like he makes his things really, really big, and you can only deal so much with like double PDK. Like I've actually never experienced triple PDK yet, just because I'm pretty sure if I do, that my opponent's just gonna instant concede, because like there's no way you come back from that. So my hand is amazing. Like I am going second, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Like it's Haven. I don't care. Now I do draw the second Isla. Drawing the second Isla is actually very, very important, because we all know the first Isla is gonna get banished, but the second one might not get banished. Thankfully, he plays out the Beast Call Aria. The Beast Call Aria is actually very, very important for me, because now it guarantees that I will be able to sacrifice that second Ayla. So here I'm just gonna play out the first one again. We know it's gonna get banished. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. Gets banished. Hits me for 2. That's fine. So this turn I'm gonna forever. Like there's literally no reason not to forever this turn. I do draw Genesis. That's like one of the, like, I guess, like, awkward things about this deck, is that sometimes you can draw both your Genesis before you draw your Jabberwocks. But I think I think even then that's still fine, just because you can just because you have other cards they can pull. Like for example, you can pull PDKs, you can pull Sibyls, like, and those are very, very strong. So here he makes a board, triggers this Alana, but thankfully I have the Scyther. Now the Scyther is actually very, very good. Now I will be trying to like make a list that uses Star Phoenix as maybe in addition to Scyther, just because I do think Star Phoenix is pretty good. But obviously, like if I make that list, I'll have to be like vastly different. So here I just go and clear his board. I go up to 9 mana. I still have the Breath of Sovereign in my hand, but if he heals even once, that Breath of Sovereign is something like less useful. But here he just put me to 6 and just passes. And I'm just like, huh? Question mark? What face? And then this turn I just go Ivory Dragon. And then Breath of Sovereign. So it was very, very important for me to play out the Ivory Dragon, just because we know he's probably going to remove one of these, but I don't think he's going to remove both of these. If he only removes the one, I can just go ahead and I can just go Matilda into Jabberwock for 2. The Jabberwock for 2 will probably blow him out, just because it'll probably give me a Storm unit. But here I just go Prime Dragon Keeper into Forever. Now I should have obviously drawn first, but yeah, like I was pretty hypey to play out the Keeper, so I was like, okay, like yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. because if he wants to remove the keeper, he's got to roll another 50-50 with the tribunal. So that requires him to have seen his second tribunal in like top 28. Not top 20, in top 12. And that also requires him to have another removal spell for this. Now again, we know he's been passing some turns, so we know that he probably has Aegis in hand, because generally for these Alana decks, they're like Alana Aegis. So most likely he probably has 1 or 2 Aegis in hand, and it's probably like, well, why am I playing such a bad card? But this is fine, because here this forces the Themis. He's actually that afraid of it, which is amazing for us, because now we're just gonna go ahead and slam Forte. And we're gonna play Fire Lizard as well. Like, we're actually gonna play double Fire Lizard. Now, obviously, if he has second Themis, that you know that sucks. But every turn that he's not actually playing out his Aegis, that's another turn that we're technically winning. Now here he realizes that he cannot play out the Aegis, because if he does, I will kill him. So he just goes for a Curate play this turn to heal up. But unfortunately for him, that's not good enough, because that doesn't actually clear the board. Like, you only get to clear one thing with that. And I have a Genesis Dragon, so yeah, he's still dead. Now again, for this game, like, the important thing was just that, like, you know, like, he kind of like had like a little bit of a weak turn there, like, and we just you know, we got him, like he had like Curate and probably double Aegis in hand, and just, you know, obviously those are cards they just, you know, can't play. So yeah, pretty good. Alright. And then for the last game, this Force game I really enjoyed it a lot, just because, like, I could have lost, but, like, holy shit, PDK is actually double PDK is actually insane. Like, my opponent played this game very well. Like, additionally, one thing that I've been talking about with my friend Gumi as well as Sisney is how it really feels like good decision making is, like, rewarded right now. Like, and they actually have to, like, think about a lot of returns. Now here, I just went and kept everything. I kept everything just because, like, there's a lot of aggro force right now, so this hand does very well versus aggro force. I just gonna like play these things. I go ahead and, like, find my ramp, and I already have the one Dragon Keeper in my hand. When I play the Dragon Keeper, he's never gonna be able to remove that, and I'm just gonna be able to, like, just, like, you know, abuse him. So here, I played out a Dragon Summoner. I played it out with the intention of, okay, he maybe like lose space or whatever, and I just go ahead and bump into that, and I can just, like, you know, Fire Lizard it away. But no, he has other plans. He's gonna beat me to the punch by playing Wood of Brambles, I believe it's called. Yeah, Wood of Brambles. So now I lost my one chi for free. I mean, I do get to revenge kill with the Fire Lizard again. This is why the Fire Lizard is actually very good, just because, like, it beats out strategies like this, and there are a lot of, like, aggro decks right now. Like, there are a lot of there's a lot of, like, 1 HP token aggro decks, so it's very good. Here I play out Summoner. I get Sybil. Because I got Sybil, I'm under no pressure to go ahead and use the Salamander here. I can just go Sybil next turn, then Salamander on 7 mana, and then PDK on 8 mana. But here he floods up the board, goes hard. He played out a second Wood of Brambles, so now he has 4 creatures in play, and I'm never getting rid of those 4 creatures. But that's fine, because here this turn I'm just gonna go ahead, I believe I just go ahead and Fervor. I go ahead and Fervor here because, like, I'm only taking 4 damage. I don't need to carry yet. Next turn, because I'm drawing to 9, I'm gonna go ahead and Sybil this turn, or I might choose a Salamander. However, I believe I chose the Sybil just because, like, he hasn't, like, because he's been board blocked, he hasn't played out a lot of cards. So I want the Salamander to hit better targets, and I want to see how he's gonna react to this first Sybil. Like, is he gonna use removal on it? If he uses removal on it, then I can go ahead and slam Forte, and try to aim for Forte to kill my opponent in combination with Genesis. But here he plays Airbound Barrage to kill it. And I'm like, okay, cool, I got him. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna slam Forte. I even the Forte, especially now when he plays up Eliza. So now even if I wanted to clear his board, I can't clear his board. So I'm just gonna, you know, slam down the Forte and just, you know, just go face. I do have the second Dragon Keeper in my hand, but as you can see, I also don't have any good targets for it. So Additionally, even if I wanted to play it, I can't play it because like it doesn't actually do anything. I will, however, play out the first one just because it fills up my curve, and it sets me up to play out the second one if I have to. But most likely, obviously, like this game is going to come down to whether or not like the Forte kills him. But here he goes Airbound Barrage. Airbound Barrage was the worst possible thing he could do because now I have to find damage. Like I have to like find lethal now. Like it made me like really sad because like I was like, oh okay, well I actually like misplayed there. And yes, I actually did in fact misplay. The correct play was to Evo the Dragon Keeper. I Evoed the Dragon Keeper because Dragon Keeper also can't be attacked and has more base HP. So as a result, like it's guaranteed to stick. Literally, if either one of those two creatures stuck in combination with the Genesis Dragon in my hand, he was dead. So if I had done that, like this would have been a lot better. So now I'm basically at the mercy of my top decks, and that's not a good spot where you want to be. So again, I definitely 100% misplayed by not Evoing the Keeper. Like I'm just really used to Evoing Forte. Now here, like again, like he goes hard with his combo, and I'm at 1, so I have to win this turn. Like, and so like right now, like this turn was like really crazy, and I actually really enjoyed this a lot because this was basically like a lethal puzzle for me. So thankfully, because I've already seen one Forte and I know I have both Genesis in my hand. I know 100% that I cannot win with Jabberwock unless Jabberwock pulls exactly double Forte. So I have to go ahead and just go big or go home with this Keeper. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play second Keeper. I go ahead and get my ping. Now again, the pings don't do anything to his board, but they do hit him in the face, and that's actually relevant because like I'm slowly pushing damage. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna play out my hand. I get 2 more pings, and now because that double Keeper, like I'm racking up some damage. Like he's about to eat. He's gonna eat 5 damage from pings, like. And as you can see, all the damage he's eating is relevant because he's slowly getting pushed into lethal range. Now he's in lethal range. And I was like, well, damn, Dragon Keeper is actually ridiculous. Like, single-handedly brought me back from the brink of a misplay. Like, and, you know, sometimes it happens to me. Like this was a new deck, and I'll still, you know, like testing it out or whatever. But holy shit, Dragon Keeper is so great. Like actually so good. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Let me know what you think of PDK down in the comments below. Obviously, I will be going and like working a lot with this deck over the course of this expansion, just because like it's a different sort of play style, and it definitely takes some getting used to. But I definitely think that there are like a lot of different directions they can like go with this deck. Alright. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.